What up? It's Relapse. This is gonna be Undisputed beta review. Um, it's been over for a couple weeks now. We finally got our hands on it though, and I went pretty ham on it. Played like 1,000 rounds during the beta, just live streamed like the whole time. I barely even got, I didn't get any footage, just like straight raw footage. I didn't even get any. It's all streamed footage I have right now, but there is another beta coming. They did their roundtable review of their beta, and it isn't announced when the next beta is, but it is coming. So whoever didn't get a chance to play in the first one is gonna get another chance to play. Hopefully, they open it up to more players and really get this matchmaking issues sorted out. It was kind of laggy sometimes in that beta. A lot of disconnects, so but this is the process of the early access and beta stuff, so get used to it. And it is a beta review, so you have to remember that everything is subject to change, which is the problems with playing betas. Sometimes it could ruin your experience for the real game. Um, But let's get into the top 10 things that I would like to see changed or that I just liked. Alright, first of all, this game has a really good foundation of what it is now. It just needs a lot of tweaks and stuff now just to, get it in the right spot, which is with the damage is like the number one thing that we had to look at here. Uh, And also they turned off the flash knockdowns and flash knockouts and all that stuff. So damage is a big one. Like in this beta, it was damn near impossible to finish guys, and they were just getting carried by the game. So I would have knocked guys out. If this was Fight Night Champion, I would have knocked guys out. Early rounds guaranteed every time. So yeah. Let's up that damage so I can knock some people out next beta. The second thing for me was the footwork, the new footwork mode. Most people weren't really abusing it in the beta, but for the few people that I fought that were just only interested in fighting on the outside and running away the entire fight, when they had footwork mode on, you couldn't really catch them like in the corner. You couldn't corner them or stop them really on the ropes. They would pretty easily get away from you. And I feel like this footwork mode needs to be like punished by stamina or something. You shouldn't be able to just use this footwork mode the entire fight and, use that style of just running and stuff without being punished. Alright, next thing is the judges. In this beta, I mean, I had no idea what these judges were doing. They were all over the place on their scorecards. Like, I had one match where one guy, it was a draw, one gave it to my opponent, and one gave it to me. Yeah, like, it's all over the place. You might get some crazy draws. Like, this game will definitely have a lot of draws if they keep it like 8 rounds, or just, in the future it might be 10 or 12 rounds as well. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah. Next up is the uppercuts, actually. They don't really feel very good. When you throw uppercuts in a combo, sometimes you never really know what you're going to get. Sometimes also if you aim to the body with an uppercut, to the head with an uppercut, it'll land to the body or something. It's very weird. Um, it kind of feels like the uppercuts from UFC 4. I don't like them, and I wish, you know, these uppercuts would like. It just feels like they're going to not do the correct animation that you want. Um, so like it only works like 60% of the time, like half the time. So I don't know. It's really weird. Jab straights turning into hooks. Heard some people talking about this as well. Um, Fight Night Champion in the demo or early days of Fight Night Champion, this was also a thing. And then they took it out and just let the jabs and straights, do their thing. And it seemed to work out fine. I don't know. They said something about animations, but I mean, if it doesn't look that great, we still need them to be jabs and straights, I think. Now, this one is just a bit of a UI thing I'd like to see during the matchmaking loading screen. Is just pretty much a black screen there, and it's very boring looking. Not good for streaming, I guess. It's not very good to look at when you're trying to find a match or whatever. Um, Also, well, the otherwise, like the UI and all that stuff look fine and good. Um, Same with the like picking fighter screen and all that. Next up is the in-game commentary with Todd Grisham, and I forget the other guy's name, something Nelson. But those guys are fine as commentators. Obviously, you just need a lot more dialogue in there, other than the fact that in the next beta, I will finally, surely, get a world title shot. Now, I don't think this will be in any betas or even early access. I'm not sure how this is going to work. The belt system and the ranking system. I was just thinking, like, is it going to be like Fight Night or, the older Fight Nights where you could get these super rare belts that, only one guy has? As opposed to like the UFC version of belts where they just hand them out to everyone like they're fucking Oprah. Just you get a belt and you get a belt. And everyone gets a belt, just they're meaningless. Alright, and the big one is stamina. Really gotta fine tune the stamina system. I'm not really sure how good it was in the beta. It didn't seem like that's gonna be like, the final resting spot for the stamina. Because the beta was extremely spammy. You could pretty much throw like hundreds of punches with no consequence to your stamina, really. The only thing that really fucked up your stamina was getting hit by body shots. So, body shots were super OP, and so was spamming in the beta. Um, Almost stamina to be pretty similar to Fight Night. Like Fight Night had a pretty good recipe there for stamina. And like stamina regen, you'd only get like 3 or 4% every single round. So maybe we'll see that change. Yeah, there's probably a lot of changes to stamina coming. Okay, last thing here was the get up mini game. And I thought it was okay. Takes a little getting used to. I'm gonna have to definitely do some training on that, and eventually I'll probably get better and be able to like get up off 3 knockdowns. Because the first one's obviously super easy. The second one's, definitely doable. I would say easy. Third one's fucking hard though. I don't know. I don't know if I did get up off third at all. I almost did one time, like but it was super close. But I don't know. Eventually, I'll probably be able to easily get up off 3, but it's weird. But it doesn't seem that bad. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to mess with it probably a lot more. Or just don't get knocked down. Would be a good strategy for that, I guess. But yeah, overall, this game definitely has a bright future. It's just gonna take a while, to really polish it. And I think one day it could definitely be possibly better than Fight Night Champion if they, do everything correct, I guess. But it's got large potential. It fix up some of these like punch like tracking issues. I feel like too, a little bit of accuracy issues. I feel like when just from moving side to side, like sometimes you'll miss or something. But I mean, there's just a whole lot of little things right now. But they're really just focusing on matchmaking right now, so they could like release the game in early access, so everyone can play it. When it does release in early access, I wonder how much like money they're gonna charge for it. I don't. Is it gonna be like less? It won't be full price probably for early access, but maybe when it comes out it will be. I don't know. But there's a lot of questions and stuff that will get answered eventually. Uh, be on the lookout, I guess, for that new beta date. And yeah, we'll be streaming that for sure. Playing the shit out of the next beta. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for this game. This is Relapse. Peace. I'm out.